it's gonna be. Fucking with a nigga like me.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to take a look at the updated Brawler shotgun. It's the directive reward shotgun for the NC. A legend has it that this gun was forged from the salt and tears of thousands of enemies that were slain by NC soldiers and their trusty shotguns. It's exemplary of NC ingenuity, is more accurate than typical shotguns thanks to its aftermarket parts that were welded in. It shows an utter disdain for rules, and it's illegal in the Terran Republic. It must have been an honor for the makers of this weapon to find out that their gun was so dangerous that the largest dictatorship on Araxis banned its very presence. Discussion of this weapon is punishable by death in the Vanu sovereignty on the grounds of blasphemy against Papa Vanu, and the Terran Republic on the grounds of treason against the state. One final point I'll mention is that the Brawler received significant changes after Daybreak Games' update to the performance of shotguns. This video will attempt to sum them all up and make a judgment call on the Brawler's current viability on the battlefield, and whether or not it is a worthy representative of the new conglomerate. I hope you enjoy this review. Now that I've given you some context on the Brawler and the update it received, I'm going to give you a rundown of the stats. The first thing you need to know is that the Brawler is based off of the Mauler. Most of its stats are the same with the exception of a few things, which I'll go over later. The underbarrel shotgun has not been changed, and the updated stats for the Brawler are as follows. The maximum damage has been reduced to 100 damage at 5 meters. The minimum damage has been increased to 84 at 20 meters. The magazine size has been increased to 8. The ammo capacity is now 56. The cone of fire bloom is now 0 instead of 0.5. The aim down sight pellet spread is now 2 instead of 2.5. The vertical recoil is now 2.8 instead of 1.3, which is a big jump. Horizontal recoil is now 0.5 instead of 0.2, which is also a big jump. The horizontal recoil tolerance is now 1.5 instead of 0.4, which again is a big jump. And the hipfire recoil recovery rate is now 8, which is down from 15. Now the Brawler has its strengths, but not without some serious weaknesses that can hold the weapon back sometimes. I'll start off with the good news. The Brawler has extra rounds, which means you're punished for missing a bit less, more damage output, and more enemies of freedom that can become acquainted with 12 gauge buckshot. The tighter pellet spread when aiming is an indirect buff to its stopping power because more pellets on target means more damage. You also will enjoy better abilities at range. All these make for a more flexible shotgun. Unfortunately, we can't have it all with a shotgun that forms the backbone of the new conglomerate's meme power. The Brawler has a lot more recoil thanks to the update, which makes it harder to land kills at range. This increased recoil also makes it harder to put rounds downrange quickly without missing, which can spell doom against the fast-firing arsenals of your communist and cultist enemies. Then there's the fact that your pellet spread when firing from the hip is worse than before. While it might be possible, hip firing is no longer a dependable ally unless you're at point-blank range. You better be accustomed to aiming out of sight because you're going to be doing it a lot with this shotgun. And now to address the elephant in the room, its damage. While you might have 8 rounds, those rounds deal less damage per shot. This obviously makes it harder to get kills with the Brawler. All of these downsides of the Brawler mean that you must aim down sights if you want to gain reliable killing potential. The tighter cone of fire when aiming down sight is a necessity to land those pellets on target and get those 2 or 3 shot kills that we all rely on. There's been a pattern going on with the update. Many directive guns received large damage nerfs but had their accuracy increased. The Brawler is no exception. If you aim down sights, the accuracy is an added bonus that you must use in the absence of damage per pellet. Now for those of you who don't know how the underbarrel shotgun works, I'm going to explain it. Its damage at 8 meters is 130. Its minimum damage is 50 at 18 meters. It has 10 pellets, and its accuracy is obviously a lot better when you aim down sights versus when you hip fire. Now, it also has a reload speed of 3 seconds, which is punishing if you miss. You must land every single pellet. There is absolutely no margin of error with this weapon. If even one pellet misses, the time to kill will go up dramatically, and your lifespan will go down dramatically. You cannot miss with this weapon. However, it is extremely rewarding if you can land all those pellets and get the kill. It's great for last-ditch scenarios and trying to take down hard targets. However, one thing you should know is that you should never, ever take on a heavy with its shield up, because it will not get the kill and the heavy will quickly gun you down with their weapon. Do not ever try and take on maxes or heavies, because you will probably not get the kill and you'll just die. Unless all the pellets hit the head, you are not getting that kill. The underbarrel shotguns work like pump action shotguns in that they're high skill, high risk, high reward weapons. If you are suckish in aiming, do not use these weapons, because you will not like what happens next. If you're great and you can aim, then the underbarrel shotgun is a nice little bonus that has some comedic value. Now, is the Brawler post-update worth the grind? Well, kind of. The extra 2 rounds are a godsend for obvious reasons, and the better pellet spread when aiming is also a welcome increase to flexibility. The underbarrel shotgun also is a very serious threat to the life and limb of any enemy at freedom. However, the weaknesses must not be underestimated. The lower hipfire accuracy and increased recoil mean you're going to need better accuracy when using it. Hipfire is also less of a viable option outside of point-blank range. These weaknesses can and will hold you back from your true potential with the shotgun sometimes. Overall though, you'll still be dropping more bodies with this updated Brawler, which is also an upgrade. It's no longer just a trophy you hang up on the wall. The Brawler now has a seat at the table when it comes down to which shotgun you want to have with you when you're bringing freedom to Araxis, and getting your bonus check. Whether you're fighting against the unholy combination of alien technology and ISIS, or jackbooted thugs with an unhealthy fetish for domination, just know that with proper aim, the Brawler has your back. For best results, equip this weapon with the light assault for extra mobility and flanking opportunities, or the heavy assault so that you have extra shields to close the gap or survive longer. Hope you all enjoyed this review, and I hope it helped you make an informed decision on whether or not you want to get the Brawler. Peace out.